Hi, my name is Paul, and in just a few minutes, I'm going to reveal the 3 biggest dating traps that can virtually destroy your chances of having Mr. Right commit to you, and one big secret that men don't want you to know about. A secret that I wonder if I should even be telling you about. It's a secret that's virtually guaranteed to tell you if he's looking for commitment, without even having to ask him about it, or if he's just out to waste your time. Now, I never intended or planned on sharing this information with anyone, but what I'm about to disclose to you is some pretty powerful information. Information that creates curiosity, intrigue, and desire in the men you want to attract and will eliminate the ones you don't want. If you follow what I'm about to teach you, men have to respond. But first, I have to warn you. I could take this video down at any time as I'm still undecided as to whether I should really even be releasing this information in the first place. So this could be your only chance to see this video all the way through. If you wait till the end, I'm going to show you something that's so compelling and powerful that will help you to understand some of the biggest mistakes you've been making in trying to find Mr. Right. These are cleverly guarded secrets that men will hate me for revealing to you. And I'm sure I'm going to take some flack for telling you this, but I'm going to expose them for what they are. They will give you an inside advantage as to how men actually think, and more importantly, what they're thinking about you. And you can use this to have an almost hypnotic effect on them. So who the heck am I, and why would you be listening to me? Well, I should confess to you, before I was a dating coach, and I'm a little ashamed to admit this, but I was a serial dater for over 15 years, which included a stint as a player. And before that, I really struggled with women. In fact, I had trouble finding dates. And then when I did, I struggled to get them to see me again. I was completely clueless and had a crippling lack of self-confidence when it came to women. I was a typical nice guy. That was just who I was. But before long, I started to realize that this approach just wasn't working for me. Women just weren't responding the way I thought they would be. I was completely frustrated and realized that I'd had enough. I was going to get this part of my life handled, and I didn't care what I had to do to make that happen. I started going to seminars on how to attract and engage women. I was also reading as many books and watching as many videos as I could find on dating and social interaction between men and women. Books not just written for men, but for women and couples as well, soaking up as much knowledge as I possibly could like a sponge. I spent literally hundreds and hundreds of hours browsing online forums, studying dating psychology and the way women think. I also learned a heck of a lot about the way other men think and interact with women as well. And I realized that they weren't all that different from me in both their experiences and their thinking patterns. I studied and practiced gambits, routines, strategies, whatever you want to call them. I was now meeting more women than I'd ever been in the past. I started going on multiple dates a week and started building confidence with women fast. I was meeting women in bars, restaurants, coffee shops, department stores, and even just walking down the street. Dating was starting to become an addiction. Then I got to the point where I'd had enough. I didn't want multiple women anymore. I wanted one. So I started to shift my focus to seriously finding the great woman that I'm exclusive with today. But before I met her, I never committed to anyone, and I wasn't happy either. But even when I was looking for something serious, I noticed common mistakes women were making that were killing my attraction with them. Things that would make any desirable man have second thoughts. These were incredible women that I really liked, but then they went and did that, essentially killing my attraction for them and therefore ending the relationships. What did they do? Lots of things, which I can't really get into right now, but I will reveal to you later. Now, I'm still not entirely proud and maybe even a little embarrassed about my past lifestyle, but the more women I dated, the more everything became clear. I noticed patterns in behavior, patterns in both women's behavior as well as in men's. I'm also a little ashamed to say that I've dated many women where I was just flat out wasting their time for as long as I wanted to. And in some cases, this was years. Although I gave them every reason to believe that I wasn't serious, they didn't seem to pick up on it. They were hoping I was going to commit, but I knew that was never going to happen. And I knew it right from the beginning, unfortunately. I found out that this wasn't something that was unique to me, but was happening with men and women all over the world. Considering my past behavior, I kind of feel a sense of obligation to expose everything. I feel it's my duty to give back and help you identify these behaviors so you can ensure this never happens to you.